sense. I was considering reading the Atlas Six. Would you recommend it? Your copies look beautiful. Yes. I have, like, literally pretty much this whole shelf is the Atlas Six. So, yeah. I've also got another copy there. And I also have another copy up there somewhere. So, yes, highly recommend. It's great. Is this book talk? Yeah, I suppose so. It's just me. I'm not all of Book Talk, but yeah, I'm on it. I'm sorry, but I couldn't get through Atlas. It was a drag. I mean, that's fair. The Atlas 6 is slow. Like, it is a slow-paced series. It's very, it takes its time. The plot is not a huge part of it. It's more about the characters and their dynamics. So if that's not your kind of book, then it's probably not for you, and that's fine. Oh my god, I miss your lives. Oh, well, that's sweet. I've not been very well, so I've not been doing them as much. I probably shouldn't be doing one now, to be honest, but we'll see. We'll see how we go. Favourite bookstores to shop at? I love, especially at the minute, I love a second-hand bookshop. I love it. Something about it. That feeling you used to get, or at least I used to get, when you could walk into a bookstore and you were just like going completely blind before like Book Talk and stuff like that was such a big deal. You would just walk into a bookstore and like browse and hope for the best, and you would just like pick up something if it looked cool and whatever, and you'd be like, oh, this is great, and then when you found something really cool, it was always really exciting. I've kind of lost that with traditional bookstores now, but I have rekindled that feeling with second-hand bookstores, because even if I find books that I like know about, which most of the time if I'm buying something in a second-hand bookstore it's something I'm at least familiar with, it's still exciting because there's a chance it won't be there. You never know. So finding something that you do want is always like, and you get that kind of little moment of joy again, which is quite nice. So at the minute, a lot of second-hand bookstores, especially because I've been really into classics lately, and there is absolutely no sense in buying classics like first-hand unless you want the nice editions and you're struggling to find them second-hand. Why spend like £10 on a new classic when they're literally in every second-hand bookshop you could ever find ever, and you can get it for like £1, £2? Sure, they may look a little bit rough around the edges, but I feel like with classics it kind of makes it look better if they're a bit old, Something about a brand new classic upsets me a little bit. I'm like, ooh, it's too shiny. Have you read I think that's the equivalent of Perfume. I haven't yet. No. I do intend to at some point. It's not on my physical TBR. So not anytime soon, because I want to make some progress with these first. But it is on my list of things I need to get to at some point. Love your content, probably the best book talk page. Thank you. There are plenty of great book talkers out there, but I'm glad you like me too. Hello. I always get the second-hand version of classics to really read with markers. Exactly, yeah. I mean, I annotate anyway, even if something's brand new, whatever, I don't care. But, it's quite nice to annotate something that's already looking a bit weather-worn. Whoops, nearly accidentally blocked someone again. Didn't though, so there we go. A success. What current book do you think will become a classic in the future? Oh, there are loads that are already halfway there. The Secret History is basically there already. I think A Little Life will